Testing. How am I doing compared to the music? Hopefully things look alright. Dude, and we are going to be trying Minecraft Hardcore Survival. See how short this takes. Snapshot Survival. Vehicles should all be just normal. All rope options. Data packs that really don't come to survive on too much. Snapshot park. Check cost 12. Skip ahead to the next song. Hopefully that's a good volume for you guys. I actually test to see what that sounds like. I will keep this 204 because it really has no value after this. Better and more cooler to acquire.
don't have Optifine, I can't actually go into the dark like normally, how I would normally play. I can just use Optifine to play with the brightnesses. So we'll need a little bit of torch action before we get going too heavily here. Size coal seam. Hopefully enough to light up a large area. One more down. I don't trust the watch down where I want to go. This. Okay, I should have enough torches to just... I suppose I probably should make a shield right away too, but where's the fun in that? With life a little bit dangerously right now. It's only a hardcore survival, so it's not like I die. That's gonna happen. I'm funny, I know. I've never done a hardcore survival world before, so this is brand new territory for me. First damage of the game. Woohoo. There we go. Just lock that off so that way there's no more water. I feel like I'm on an epic journey. Water flow. see that there. I've got no weapon. Alright, until I have actually got tools to make my way back. Lapis. Jump killing me before I can. One thing I really do like about the 118 compared to the 117 is the lighting that needs to happen. So 117 has to be light level 7 or less. 8 is higher than 0 light level. Nothing will spawn. It makes it a lot easier to spawn proof areas. And still being perfect. So it's getting close to the end of it. Seriously? How do you get lava flowing out of ice? It doesn't work. This isn't George R.R. Martin. Okay, let's make a chest for all the useless garbage that I won't need in the future, like that and that. Anything I don't really want to carry. Excuse me. Let's make 2 of those. And some raw iron. Since I'm now out of useful things. Ooh, an azalea plant. Time to go punch a tree. Ooh, this is kind of depressing slow music. 80s video game death. I say we move on to a new something. Did I get that log? No, I didn't. Okay, turn that into that. Now got hardware. We can make our first pick, or do we make a shield? I think a shield might be more useful at this point. Stone axe, so I've got one. And a couple of stone picks. Sun's going. Time to head back to the mines. Grab the table this time, because I don't intend to come out for a while. Goodbye, cruel world. Epic music to take me down into the mines. I should really improve this mine because ow. Right under the sides. Alright. Well, I guess I do have the elevator. But I don't really have much. We will have to get a food source very quickly. Destruction we have upgrade my iron stuff to the point where I've actually got decent iron stuff. Tough around. Oh, drip leaf. Drip leaf leave out. Sounds like Beethoven. His fifth? Nope, his ninth. My bad. I'm not the most familiar with all of the different symphonies by all the different classical composers, but I at least knew this was Beethoven, so get off my back. I know the German composer. I'm familiar. I've heard his work. Ooh, redstone. Like the most important block in the game. And anybody who says otherwise is untrustworthy. You can't believe it. Or else they're just a builder and have no idea what redstone does. Alright. A couple more spots are a little bit on the darker side. We'll have more light. I kind of like this cave. It's a pretty cool looking cave. Alright, I've got kind of a dark spot there. Throw in some of that, throw in one of those. Make some more sticks. Music too loud. Are you even talking? I can't hear you. I can hear you, G. Music is very loud. Okay, let me turn down the music. How's that? Is that a better volume? Come on. I know how to do this. Volume mixer, okay. And I can't really turn down that any more than that. Well, hopefully the music's not blaring your eardrums no more. Had the chat down below one of the windows, so I didn't even see that you guys were here. Alright, first iron pick, and I'm out of food already. That is going to be a bit of an issue, but hopefully we can make it work. And by out of food already mean I didn't have any food to begin with. Let's make some more torches. Some vines. Anything else up in this? Goes up a ways. I don't need a skeleton or something else coming down on me and giving me a boom boom. A little more redstone. Excellent. Some gold. I don't mind if I do. Okay, that should make sure nothing can come in behind me. I hope the music's at a better volume now. I just saw your messages here just before I stopped to pause them, so hopefully it's not too bad. If it is, send me another one and I'll try and fix it, or just turn the music off, disable it, have no music. Have to deal with me and my thoughts. Alright, redstone. Redstone. Let's go for redstone. 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 And you're going to have to give me a minute. My friend's dog from dog sitting is now barking, so I will be right back. Sorry about that. friend's dog. I'm dog sitting for. Saw somebody cross the street and decided it was necessary to inform them that this house is taken and they don't need to come in. All right, is there any coal in here? There's some iron up there. Come on, Beethoven, give me some coal. Music ramped up into a crescendo, so should be something good. A fish. I do need food, so unfortunately, Mr. Fish, you're going to have to give me your life essence for food. Food, food, food. That did like nothing. That was pointless. All right, I think I can eat these glow berries as well. I'm not entirely certain. Yes, I can. Okay. That'll provide me with a little bit of food, but I gotta be careful because I don't want to take away the lighting of the area. But I do need a few more health. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Let's just agree to stay away from one another. All right, now that people have told me that my music is set up wrong, I'm kind of worried that what sounds okay on my end is not okay for you guys. Come on, give me my redstone. I thought I saw a piece of iron here. No. All right. Let's go back to the lighted area. And I think I'm just going to have to pause for a second while I go and... Ooh, fish. I need more fish. I'm going to have to pause for a couple seconds while I figure out if the sound is better at this point in time. So just bear with me if you don't mind, and if you do mind, well, then I may or may not see you. Anyhow, I will be right back. Oops. Let's not have my phone playing this back to me. All right, I think I've got the volume at a better level now. I haven't seen any more fish for a little bit, so a little more iron up there. I will need to go up top to get more wood, and I'm kind of thinking right now about doing sort of an underground cavey base, because this is the Caves and Cliffs Part 2. And I kind of like the idea of just having, you know, this, this underground grotto as my main base of operations. come on, let me get, oh, more iron. I could use some armor. That way when a creeper comes up behind me, I don't get just completely, what's the word you kidders use nowadays? Paggers, I think is the correct usage of the words. All right, let us climb back up through my very advanced method here. Up to the surface we go. Up, up, up. Ooh, fish. Fishy, fishy. How come you can swim better than I can? Yes, I am using the right tool for the job. Ooh, is there some coal back there? Stupid zombie. Try and do this quick. Get a little bit of coal and then hop back out because this is not exactly a safe spot to hang out in right now. And get a little bit more torch action going. Torches. So the difficulty mode is on hard as well as being hardcore. I don't know if you can put the difficulty on like easy or anything like that while you're on hardcore or not. Never really played with hardcore, so I don't know all the intricate details of it. But I figured it would make for a fun little challenge while I'm in between some ideas. Hopefully in the next week or so I'll be able to get all my editing together and edit up a really great video I managed to get of a friend being rickrolled. Oops. There, that's more what I want. Come on, let me in. Alright, this is the aquifer that I initially started in. And I don't really want to have friends come through there, so we'll just block it off. Add a torch there. I don't know what happened to the other torch, probably went down here. Interesting, the audio quality is different on phone and MacBook. Okay, how's the volumes, Green? I was having some issues earlier. Is the volumes decent? Need adjusting? Well, welcome to my very first hardcore world. We'll see how short of time I can survive. Copper. Yeah, there's some copper. I did have music on earlier, but it was blaring a couple of people's ears out, so I took it off, and now you're stuck with me and my thoughts. And the neighbor's, well, not the neighbor, my friend's dog. My friend had to go out of town and couldn't bring her dog along, so she asked me to look after it. So if you hear some random woofs in the background, that's just the neighbor's dog. I say that because my dog doesn't bark, like hardly ever. If my dog barks, then I know there's a problem. I'm out of food again, so I shouldn't be running. And I should probably set up a better staircase, so that way I don't spend as much food going up and down. Because I don't have a food source yet. I've been, for my taste, you're a bit quiet, okay? Let me turn up my volume, and hopefully that's a little bit better. Because obviously people can adjust slightly their volumes. I don't suppose that there's much for food out here. I don't want to run because... there's some renewable food. Renewable food. Get as much of this as possible. There's a pig over there. Don't have the ability to make use of you yet, good sir, but one day I shall. One day you shall join my legion of food-producing means, or else I'll more likely just die and lose the entire world. Is Blacker Goblin watching your VOD? I don't know. I don't know if they are or not. I haven't seen them. Theo was on earlier. I think Black might be in school, and it's probably pretty close to sleepy time for Goblin. Nessie, lie down. Ow. Now, I don't know, can sweet berries grow underground? If they can, then I wouldn't have to worry about coming up for food, just for trees. Speaking of which, I need trees. Climb this. I've actually got enough iron now. I could probably do with like an iron choppy thingy. Because that's, oh, sure, make me go up that high for just one. There are days where I don't like you, Minecraft. The axes are better than swords. It looks like we've got pretty good delay between when you're talking, or when you're typing and I'm talking. That's not necessarily a good thing. How's your day been today, Green? I know you won the camping battle on Black's. I think they can grow underground. Yeah, I think so too, but I don't know for sure. I forgot what I was talking about. I also want some saplings, that way I don't have to come up so often. Anything, come on, saplings, anywhere, saplings. There's a sapling. Nice to have more than just one, though. I got really lucky with where I spawned. I spawned right about here, and right where my chest is, there was an azalea, so I knew that I had a fun thing underground. Might as well take that underground, because I'm going to dwarf for a bit now. As usual, how about you? Or tired as usual, how about you? I'm doing all right. Banging my head on my very, very impressive tunnel structure I've built right so far. Why don't I expand this by one? Eventually I'll probably do some slightly more interesting ways to get up and down, but for now, this will be my way down, up and down. Hop down through my very fancy little pathway here. All the way down into my grotto. I think this is where I'm going to set up base for the next little bit at any rate. I do get the odd fish that'll swim down this little here into this area. It's pretty rare. I do need to light up right there, though that's a little bit dark. And since Green's not here, I mean the Alay's not here to let me know when it's too dark, I've got to do it manually by, using my eyes or the F3 screen. Because this is Java, not Bedrock, so I'm not as concerned about, ooh, a little bit of redstone. Not as concerned about the light level as I would be. Yeah, I know that wasn't the right tool. I don't care. I'm more interested in the redstone. The best stone. Glare. No, it's called the green NN. It just barely missed out becoming a new mob within Minecraft. Let's see here, let's throw some of those in there. 1, 2, 3. Now let's put the chest down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's waste all my coal on non-essential items. And let's try and grow a few things under here. I need as much height as possible, and this is all... I don't know if those will grow on moss or not. I've never tried. So we're about to find out. We're experimenting on camera for the world to discover with us. I do know these trees can be temperamental about what's sitting around them. Some more iron, okay. And then for food, I don't suppose I have much for dirt now, just the one piece of dirt. Fair enough. And yeah, no granite. So I might have to go back up and get some more dirt. But for now, we'll start with that, and we'll plant our first plant. Num 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 num. Put the rest of those away. I guess I could test with a hoe. No, you can't. You can't hoe this stuff. Oh, I didn't know you get rooted dirt out of the rooted dirt before you hoe it. That's interesting. Okay. Where did I put that seed? Might as well start seeding some things. Is it too dark for you? Is that your problem? It's too dark for them. All right. I should have a little bit more iron, so now I can make my first piece of armor, followed by my second piece of iron, followed by I ran out of iron. Followed by the most important thing, a bucket. Let's go get some water. And I love these new drip leaf blocks. They're going to be so much fun to parkour around on. Be a great way to get away from mobs, run across those, now the mobs following me and they fall and mobs just go to their death. Splat. So what I really need, really need is a way to get some bone meal. And I think because I've got so much moss around here that I will start doing some moss stuff. Composter. I believe I need 2 sets of those. Yes. We'll build a composter. And then we can start throwing some of this moss into there. Oh. Thank you for more food. Put another torch down because I don't have green to play here and tell me when it's not at the right levels. And grab some more moss. Once I have enough iron, I'll start making hopper systems to do this for me, but until then, I'm just going to have to deal with this. Collect some more of this. I should probably mine this because I don't know. Kind of think that you lose your rare blocks like iron and ore blocks. That's what I'm trying to say. When you bone meal an area, and I don't really want to test that to find out either. So some lapis. Diamond. First diamond of the season, world, place. The whatchamacallit. 1 diamond. I won't quite dig straight down. I'll dig down at an angle because I thought I heard some lava, so I don't want to get too crazy here. 2 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 4 diamonds. I'll just check the corners here, make sure there wasn't something else hiding in plain sight. Alright, I don't see any more. Bone meal up a little bit of an area. That'd be fun to be able to get to the Nether on the very first day of the very first new world. And all right, bone meal. All right, this takes way too long. I need do that. I've got enough. Let's do another 2 of those. Turn that into 2 chests. I have to torch spam Goblin's base. I saw. All right, 2 hoppers. But it sounds like something that you'll enjoy anyways, so I'm not feeling too sorry for you right now. All right, let's put the hoppers leading to the back side of there. Put the composter on top of the hopper. Put that in there, and now I can just drop all of that off. Eat some food. Eat a little bit more food. Oh, did I just throw away all of my... I did. I need to keep one of those. So that way I can keep on digging down, because this isn't big enough. This is not impressive enough. This is something that I would have considered acceptable when I first started Minecrafting, but nowadays this is just pitiful. All right. Obviously we need a pickaxe, and I'm apparently out of sticks. She will know my wrath. I feel like she will. You're not one to be messed with when it comes to lighting up. If it's dark, green starts screeching. Green's already like the allay. We don't need an allay in Minecraft because we have green. So here I can condense that into 1 pick. Start chewing through all of this. And then do it again. Because I don't actually care about these lapis blocks. I really don't find them to be that useful for my play style. We're going to test to see if the bone meal trick works on ore blocks. And I'm out of bone meal, so time to hop on over and drop some more stuff in here. Grab out the 10 bone meal. Wow. I'm making banners which are letters, and I messed up the letter D. Oh, I hate making banners. They're so time consuming. All right. I'm starting to get the feeling like these may not actually go. Are the banners you're making for Moonsworth? I can't remember if I've done much for banners this season. I know in previous seasons I have. All right, it kind of looks like these don't spread. No, they don't spread. So you got to manually remove ores. Good to know. Means I don't have to worry about taking diamonds or iron or, more importantly, redstone out. Oh, broke one of my hose. Time to get a new one. Okay, that should be just about deep enough for what I need. Nobody's even asked me what I need all this depth for. Obviously, it's to make trees go much taller. Because I don't really want to go up to the surface more than I have to, so I need a renewable source of trees. It doesn't look like those guys have grown yet. We can try and hurry them up. See if they'll do anything. Probably not. Toss in a few more of these, some of that, some of that, some of that. I do have a couple hanging roots. I don't know what I should do with them. Maybe have them hanging down here just for decoration. AKA Jay's too lazy to actually find a home for them. And yeah, I don't have any iron. No sense carrying that around. I could use a little bit more to eat, so eat. All right, I'm starting to think that these don't work on moss, but they have to be put on like a dirt, like the rooted dirt. And I still don't have a shovel. Two, three, I need one more. Four. All right, there's four dirt that I can put down in this little hole here. Yep, you got me. It's a good thing I don't have, ways for you guys to jump scare me. I'm making a present for the birthday girls. Ooh, fun. If you need banners or anything, you can borrow as necessary for no cost from my shop, because I have no issue making good presents for the birthday girls. And I'm quite happy to share in the blame. Really? You're not going to grow? It's just too dark for you? Is that your problem? Yeah, no, trees are rather temperamental. I didn't realize that they were that bad. Or maybe... Hello, Mr. Zombert. Would have been perfect if the tree decided right then and there was the perfect time to grow. Good news is you gave me some food. You have enough. Okay, perfect. But, ooh, I always love the word but. I'm not sure I do know, but I'm listening. You have my full and undivided attention right now. Time consuming. Yep, yeah, I get that. That's kind of why what I talked to you about Def hasn't happened yet. And Def, if you're watching, you heard nothing. Because I know you have on occasion watched some of my past items, so you know nothing. I don't know, I'm just not deep enough. Is that the problem? Let's try just one tree. Nothing. That was the majority of my bone meal. Just to make that, and I got nothing out of it. All right, throw some more bone meal. I'll take that one. Go make some more bone meal. Not down that hole. Maybe over here would be a good spot to add some more life. Oh, okay. That's where you guys are coming from. Good to know. Aha. Well, let's go something like this and just... Hi. I see you. You can't get here, though. Now, see you, go lie down. And, of course, my friend's dog is being troublesome again. She has a bit of separation anxiety, and the door is closed to her right now. Grow. Grow, my seeds. Grow! All right, I got 2 new bone meal. Let's bit more of this. I know I said that it was deep enough already, but it obviously isn't. New Tooth block is kind of a cool looking block. All right, eat some more food. Not sure why you won't grow. Lighting level should not be an issue. Trees don't need water to grow. And there's more than enough height above you that can't be too heavy of a concern. I can clip these back a bit. Something like that. All right, now there's no longer a height concern even. Okay. Go down and would you look at that? A tree grew. I knew right from the start that it was going to work. I had no problems whatsoever. I just knew. The real issue, however, is that I lost some of my dirt. Because I got pushed down by the tree and moss took over here and here, so I don't have as much dirt as I used to. So yes, I'm going to have to just do something like that to encase the dirt in and hope things turn out for the best for me. And that I don't end up having net negatives for my trees here, like I just had. Normally you get at least one sapling out of these. Alright, grab 2 saplings, hop down into the void hole again and plant a couple more. Guess the other thing I could do is I could drop those off. Nothing yet. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Grow an azalea. It worked. Oh yeah, these do change what's underneath them to rooted dirt, and then you get dirt out of it. The only downside with the azalea is how badly it grows. It's kind of a weird misshapen mess, but can't win them all, right? Just some. I don't know. Can you get those blossoms? Do you need like silk touch, or are those mineable and movable with like shears? Never really played with it, so I know not the answer to these questions. But I do have some oak logs, so I think the first thing to do is to build a house just off the lake here, because I think that's the ideal place to build something like this. Somewhere back in this area. I got one more iron hoe, or not iron, stone hoe. After which point I'll have to make new hoes, and who wants to do that? Do 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 do. Slowly mine my way through some deep slate, the worst block to have to mine in the game. And we'll push that back. I can't think of a single block I'd rather have to go after than deep slate. Or I'd hate more going after the deep slate. I don't mind doing any of the woods. They're all reasonable, and I should make some charcoal is what I should make. So I'll go like that, burn my first pick, as well as some sticks to make some more charcoal. And I should probably change this into some of these. Obsidian. Yes and no, because obsidian you know you're going to be a long time with. So we've all come to realize that obsidian is just a pain to get, but there's a reason for it, whereas the deep slate, it takes a while to do. Like, yeah, you can do the whole bone meal with moss trick, and that's insta-mine at that point, but it still is another step you have to take to be able to get it. So yeah, it's a pain, but that'll get me 16. It's not that bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, really, I'm out. Why don't I just build myself another one of these? I'm getting to the point where resources aren't as difficult to get anymore, so there. Now I've got a nice wood floor. Time to work on the walls, because this is not appropriate. This will not do. No, no, no. I have much higher standards than deep slate for my walls. Now, polished deep slate, that might work. Some of the deep slate variants are actually pretty cool, but that doesn't work for a starter house inside of a grotto that I've mob proofed already. All right, run this as a border. And I need to do it over here as well. And get rid of that. And yes, I am definitely using the right tool for that. All right, what other variants of this could we do? I think you have to cook it to get the bricks. Oh, I could do some copper blocks. No, copper blocks are... All right, I got 3 copper blocks to my name. So that's definitely going to be what we have to go with. Yeah, definitely. I will build with copper, but not here. Really, you can use moss with cobble to get mossy cobble. That is far more useful than the old method of doing this. All right, take you out. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and now we've got to add in some mossy cobble. Yeah, that's right. I'm building a cobblestone house. What are you going to do about it? Stop watching? We both know you're too invested at this point to stop watching green. Besides, I'm just that annoying voice that talks to you while you're busy doing whatever it is that you're doing. The far more interesting things on Moonsworth than... I wonder, would clay make for a interesting? Might. No matter, I'm not dealing with that right now, but we will put those there. need some more mossy cobble. Need some more moss. And I need some of those because I want more torches, because torch spam. Glow squid got hurt. Torch spam is every Minecrafter's wet dream. If you could find a way to make a building but include torch spam, we all would. Creeper. Alright, fine. Open up the area for me a little bit, why don't you, Mr. Creeper? Apparently I've got some caves as well. More so than the ones I already knew about, like probably up there. And possibly down that way. Good job, zombie villager. I knew your IQ was going to help you out. Okay, can you guys get through? No, you can't. Good. We can leave the rest of this still doing banners. It helps if I know how to read English. Alright, that should make for a decent little start. I would love some more copper. I think I remember seeing copper down this way. And I just figured I don't need copper right now, so I didn't go after it. Because I didn't have a plan for it. Now I know what I'm going to use copper for. But I could be wrong. Maybe I didn't see anything. Yeah, there's copper right there. Told you. I saw copper. Iron, not too interested in that right this second. I do have a fair bit of iron collected. 3. Yeah, 3 is a fair bit of iron. So let's go get a little more iron. Keep forgetting I don't have an iron farm yet. Don't worry, I will have one before. I'm willing to call this project good and all, but I'd actually have to survive long enough to be able to build one first. Which so far I'm doing okay on. I managed to get the basic needs covered with food. And that's about it. Don't have a renewable source of bone meal yet. But notice that is a yet. Let's eat some rotten flesh. Good old zombie brains just makes everything taste better. I don't need that or that or that or those. But I could drop a couple of those in. I got 7. One more would be useful. Is there any exposed iron? Probably not. Oh, there's some right there. All right, the next question is, can I actually get close enough to it to do any mining? You saw nothing. Absolutely nothing was seen by that. And no going back either to see what I did, Green. You're not allowed to do that. That's not okay either. What's probably the easiest to mine? That. Tough's not bad. Andesite's not bad. All right, now I'm close enough I can reach. You have to take my word that absolutely nothing happened here. Okay, now I've got enough iron to at least do a full do a full thing, and apparently my battery on my headset is also dying, so that will indicate that I am running out of time to play, because once I have no battery, I can no longer hear you guys and myself. Well, hear you, I more can hear the game, which means that I will be completed at that point. Wow, it's already oxidized? I didn't think oxidization happened that quickly, but... Shall we go for an achievement? Should we do it? Yeah? No? Don't know? Don't know what I'm talking about? What? Don't get... Oh, we have to put honey on it before we get... for the wax off. Alright, well I actually do want those to turn more to the blue than I want them at their current stage. So once I find one more tower of copper to put on this side, I think we'll be calling it a day. So that means I've got two more copper blocks to find and mine out. F. Well, considering that my pick is just about dead and I don't actually know where to find more copper, it's going to be a bit of an exploration. This could take me a minute. This could take me 10 minutes. This could be a never finish project. Picks. I might as well take some food with me. And we'll take some more of my spare food. Make sure I look up so that way I don't plant these, because I don't want more plants growing down here. There's enough as it is. Alright. Let's try going across this way. Some iron. Some gold. Don't think you can climb those. No, you can't climb those. Okay, nothing further up here. I don't see any copper back there. Looks like we'll have to go down for copper. And this was where we saw the zombie villager drop down into, so... Guess who's out of torches? Guess who's out of torches? I can't even see down there if that... know what that is. Ooh, I'm awake for a J Unidude stream. Hey Goblin, how's it going? Quick green, hide the evidence. Goblin's here. We don't want her to know. Don't let Goblin know. There's nothing to know about Goblin. There's nothing to know about. How's it going, Goblin? Long time no see. I think it's been like, what, since Friday, Saturday, whenever we did that stream together. Torches. I'm looking for torches. Don't use TNT as a building block. What evidence? I don't know what you're talking about, Goblin. I don't know what it is you're referring to by evidence. And I'm assuming you have a good reason as to why you shouldn't use TNT as a building block. I mean, I can't imagine what kind of evidence there might be. Distraction dance. All right, distraction dance. Doot 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 boing boing doot 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 boing boing. Shinies. Shinies. Look at the shinies. Shinies. You're distracted now. You have to be distracted, because that's as clever as I can get for distraction methods. Torches. Oh, hello, Mr. Creeper. Ow. I feel like there might be some more things up this way. I shall run this way, thank you. And lava. That's not what I wanted to run into. I don't know what you're referring to by getting distracted, Goblin, but I had nothing to do with it. But I am currently looking to avoid this guy, or his buddy, for that matter. Ow. This does not look so good for a hardcore. Ow. So we're just going to do a tactical retreat here. What don't I need? What don't I need? What don't I need? I don't need those. There we go. I don't have to worry about them chasing back after me, and we can recoup some hunger and try going the other way, see if there's something of more interest in the other direction, because we are currently looking for a little bit more copper. So that way I can finish my beautiful house. Ta-da! I'd zoom in on it, but this is a snapshot, so there's no Optifine. And I haven't come across a geode yet, so I can't do the whole zoom thing with the Minecraft mechanic, whatchamacallit thingamajiggy. You know what I mean. I hope so, because I honestly don't have any idea what I'm talking about, so it's up to you guys to know what I'm talking about. This doesn't look at all sketchy. You know, the Enderman there, or the zombie here. There's some copper. See, Enderman there. You guys thought I didn't notice, but ha, I fooled you. I noticed. Come on, walk a bit closer. Your brains, give them to me. No brains. No brains. Ooh, this one might be a big whatchamacallit. Big enough to get the 18 copper that I need in order to make my 22 copper. I should probably be a little bit more careful, because this is hardcore. It's not like I can just respawn. Oh, Goblin, you should totally do a hardcore stream. It doesn't have to be anything too long, like, I don't know, an hour stream or something like that. Hopefully you can make an hour without dying. Okay, that was mean. I'm sorry, Goblin. I shouldn't be mean. 1, 2, 3. That area looks like it could be just on the verge of being too dark. I did a hardcore stream once, but it ended in 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm doing slightly better. I'm at an hour and 18 minutes, but I did get down to 2 hearts there, which is not ideal. I blame the all the baddies over there. They're the reason that happened to me. That's more of that in there. So yeah, for day 1, I managed to find myself one of these blue thingies here. Wrong button. Yeah, one of these. And it's going to stay unused until I can get a better system in place, aka villagers. Ooh, I can make a block of this now. And I guess I should really finish off this part of my house as well. Adding in some of these. One more dose. Putting a door on. I don't know what I'm going to do with the roof yet. That's... Ow. Remind me not to do that. Jay, don't do that. Thank you for reminding me, Jay. You're very helpful. You're welcome, Jay. Also, don't run into that. That'll hurt you. And then I'll have to listen to everybody singing dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways for Jay to die. Let's see, what are some of the dumb ways I could die? I could die to fall damage. Ow. Die through starvation because I wasn't paying attention. Or, of course, there's just the usual creeper death. So, that's fine. That's not offensive to anyone. Just because I'm a dummy doesn't mean that that's not that's offensive. In fact, I kind of think the Dumb Ways to Die is an excellent little song. Hey, an axolotl. Look at that. We got our very first friend. Hello, friend. I think we'll call you... What should we call our new friend? The one trapped in the bucket that kind of looks like a crab in a bucket. Well, I was kind of thinking Bob, but I wouldn't want to insult any non-Bobs here by calling it Bob. Num 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 num. Here's your big chance to force me to call it something that I'll forget about in about 5 minutes. So I'll have to make a sign. Just so that I remember what the axolotl's name is. Yum, 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 yum. Man, sweet berries really don't do much for recovering health, do they? Yum, 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 yum. Considering I've eaten like 20 of these, I'm still not fully healed. One more block of copper. Come on, guys, you got to help me out with a good name for my axolotl friend. Otherwise, I'm going to end up naming him, and we all know how bad I am at naming things. So what would be a good name for this cute little gaffer? We could name him Dummy for Dumb Ways to Die. Bucket Fish. Bucket Fish, really? You think that's the best name we could come up with? I kind of thought we were more creative between the lot of us. Death. Yeah, but then we'd be confused. Are we talking about Death the axolotl or Death the cat? It'd be very confusing for all of us, and you know how easily people like me and Black get confused, so I don't think Death is going to be the greatest we could come up with. We've got to be able to think of something slightly better. Tree stump. Tree stump. Tree stump. I'm not against tree stump. I'd do a poll, but I don't know how to do polls on YouTube, so I won't do a poll. Despair. I could go places with that, but I'm not going to. I will behave. I shall behave for once. That was probably useless. There's my thingamajiggy. Dandelion. Ooh, I like dandelion. Flower. Should we name him Blue Flower? Look at me calling him a him. Maybe it's a her. I'm not crawling underneath the check though, so we'll have to just stick with something and call it good enough. I do have standards here. I'm not crawling under. All right, where's my bone meal? There's my bone meal. And I don't have light no more. Add some more bone meal. That was pretty useless. Not gonna lie. So it seems like you two like the idea of a flowery name. Never thought the day would come when Green and Goblin could agree on something. That'd be like Green and Jay agreeing on something, and that just doesn't happen. Everyone knows that Green and Jay can't agree. It's a law somewhere. All right, that should be enough moss to cover the roof of my house and make it look rather silly. Put that away, put that away, that away. I don't need any more of those. That I don't need. Oops. Nah, put that in and that in. Axe the axolotl. All right. I gotta go. Have a good stream, Jay. Thanks for tuning in, Goblin. I'm just about done here as well, but we'll see you around the block at some point, and have yourself a good day. Enjoy working. Try not to have any dumb ways of dying on me. I'm glad you were able to make it. It'd be nice if I could just put like a little skylight, but I don't have any glass, so we'll have to do something like that instead. Fine. Grow like that, and I'll put these on this and this. So what do you think, Green? Are we naming the axolotl Axe or Dandelion? I'm assuming you're still here at this point, Green. If you're not, then I'm all by myself. That's just depressing. Wonder if I put those there, can I get rid of the torches down here? Yes, I can. And I think we can now start moving into our new abode here. Or as the French say it, abode. Put that there. And we'll put a torch on top. Set on top, thank you. Suffer. No, I don't like suffer. Henceforth, the axolotl shall be named. I like dandelion. Dandelion. I think dandelion has a Y in it. All right. Let's make a chest for the axolotl. It's the only reason for it to exist is just for Dandelion. Our buddy Dandelion will live in that chest until I have something a little bit more useful for him to live in. How did you get in here? I'd be more aggressive against you, but I'm worried about breaking my roof. Thank you. Get out of here. Your presence isn't needed. But that's where I'm going to call it an episode for episode 1. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I had some fun doing this, and we'll see how long it takes me to not live, because, well, this is Minecraft, and I'm not very good at it. So, hope you have a good day, and I will chat to you later.